Hello, and welcome to Comparison News. I'm Nicole Brown, and I'm here to bring you weekly information about different countries from around the world. This week's countries are Ethiopia, which is found in Eastern Africa, and Malaysia, which can be found in Southeast Asia. The first thing we will be discussing is the population.
Ethiopia is a total of 426,000 square miles, with a population of 91,195,675, giving the country a labor force size of 37.9 million. Now looking at Malaysia, which is a total of 127,353 square miles and has a population of 27,179,952, giving them the labor force size of 12.84 million.
So after looking at all that information, you might be thinking Ethiopia has a higher chance of being successful, but you're wrong. Ethiopia's GDP in US dollars is only $103.1 billion and their per capita GDP is $1,200, while Malaysia's GDP is $492 billion and has a per capita GDP of $1,600. So now you might be wondering, how is this even possible? And the answers might be more clear after looking at the following graphs.
As you can see from the first graph, Ethiopia has a way lower literacy rate of 42 when compared to Malaysia's rate of 88. The unemployment rate of the two countries are also very different. Ethiopia has a high 24% of unemployment, while Malaysia only has 3%. Once again, you can see how much better Malaysia is doing when looking at the third graph. Ethiopia has an infant mortality rate of 60 deaths per 1,000 births, and Malaysia has a safer number of 14 deaths to 1,000 births. Lastly, when we look at the fourth graph, you can just picture the living conditions in each country. People are only expected to live to the age 56 in Ethiopia, while people are expected to live to 74 in Malaysia.
After looking at these graphs, you can start to see why Ethiopia isn't doing as well as Malaysia. And you can also conclude that Ethiopia is underdeveloped while Malaysia seems to be more of a developed country. But that's because Ethiopia isn't just dealing with huge unemployment rates, but they're also dealing with severe droughts. We have an on-scene interview with a man named Hassan who is going to share his struggles in Ethiopia.
Our life is not good because there is no rain and no water. The water that exists is not clean. And when this is exhausted, we are hardly surviving. It's not a life. There is nothing for livestock to eat. During this time, the livestock die. When this happens, we also suffer. Life is equal to death.
But Hassan now plays a part in preventing such a tragedy. He has recently been trained as a community data collector and is one of over 500 in the country. He checks the water supplies, crops and livestock in his community, noting any warning signs of drought.
I see if the water is clean, whether it is possible for people to drink it. Also, I look at the volume compared to yesterday, if it goes up or down.
Ethiopia is using key warning signs to help prepare for future droughts, which will hopefully help their economy. So with that, I conclude, and thank you for watching this, and tune in next week for more hot comparisons.